Do friends know why? Me still have no friends even though lots of people live here. Me hate looking at people playing with their friends. Why? Why me not able to make friends and have fun here? Oh, every time I see this Nupon, I just get depressed. I'll be your friend, Nupon. You look so happy, but I know you're dying inside. I can relate. Wait, what? Anyway, hey everyone, on that depressing note, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode, we went through a slog and let's be honest, lost our patience. But we got impatience due to Ryan's skill tree and also made the colony's food better, yet crappy at the same time. Hard to say. Anyway though, in this episode, we are starting off with us being busy with the fruits of our labor. Kid, I hate you, but I don't hate this colony. Put it back up.
Not on houses.
We have made houses all across the street, no longer a blank slate, and, as you say,
No fun house.
and with that, we have achieved something really interesting. But I will get to that in a little bit. For now, Juju, we're not done, kid. Bring up more shops. Big business must grow. We have laid down 2 more carpets. And with that, I believe we have just pushed this place to the machina level of shops. So, if there's any reason you would want to reach the shops, then there you go. It's all here. And I don't know what it is, but it just feels so good. So good to have Predacon be built up. And we also give the Nupon a lakeside view with houses. So that's awesome. And as we look to the little Nupon again, I salute you, good sir. I wish you the best of luck.
Hopefully if more people move here, he'll find a friend sometime.
But speaking of move, a lot of people have moved here. And Lusky, and a lot of people who give side quests are moved around every so often. They don't outright disappear, but they are relocated, making it a little bit awful to find at first, but they do stick around from time to time. So there's still a little bit of rubble left, but that's not something that I can't fix in due time. Oh, but don't worry, we'll get to that thing soon. like really soon. So much so that this girl's also moved. They've moved away from HQ. I mean, to be honest, if I had to put up with Juju all day, I'd probably move. But enough about me hating Juju. Let's go on to two people who we don't hate. Let's have a chat, shall we? Recovery and reflection.
It's horrible to think of what the Mechon did to Colony 6.
Yes. The devastation here was far worse than in Colony 9.
There were 2 things we had that they didn't, Shulk and the Monado.
Yes. Not that their defense was anything to sneeze at. But in the end, the Megacon just overwhelmed them.
It makes me sad. So many lives lost. And Charlotte lost someone so close to her.
Many lives were sacrificed. More than could ever be justified. Even now that I know the reasons behind the Mecon's actions.
Everyone here just wanted to protect the people they loved. They didn't deserve this.
To protect those who we love, we often must sacrifice everything.
It must have been really tough. The Colony 9 attack is so vivid in my mind. I can hear Shulk scream as the metal-faced Mechon attacked me.
Shulk was a wreck after that. I'd never seen the boy so distraught. I imagine that's how the people of the Colony 6 felt.
I made up my mind after that. I decided I'd never endanger myself so thoughtlessly again.
I should hope so too, Fiora. I won't forget his cries, and I don't wish to hear them again.
I'll be more careful in the future. That's my promise to you, Dunban. I won't throw my life away.
I'll hold you to that promise. We'd all miss you too much if you were gone. Me, Shulk, and Ryan.
I know, it was a silly thing to do. No matter how tough the battle is, how scary it gets, we all need to stick together.
Yes, that's the only way. Okay, I think it's time we get back to the others. They might be getting worried.
After what happened, I bet Shulk is afraid to let me out of his sight. Come on, Dunban, hurry it up.
I promise you, Fiora. I'll never let you come to such harm again. I love that heart-to-heart because it talks about the element of Colony 9, and for a personal touch, I do like how it focuses on Shulk's reactions, because that, to me, is one of the reasons why the Attack on Colony 9's cutscenes work so well, is because of Adam Holden's voice acting in that cutscene.
Yeah, there's even unused clips of Adam Howden screaming Fiora's name and everyone else's name as they die. It's just so agonizing to hear. I might put up those clips now.
And that's just basic, generic losing dialogue. That just goes to show Adam Howden's skills as a voice actor. So, take a listen.
Fiora! Please, no! Melia! No way! Dunban! Rhine! Ricky! Shala!
Even for basic dialogue, they're so agonizing, and again, I just gotta give props to Adam Howden. What Alice mentioned is that they are unused pieces of dialogue. What I assume whom they are is reactions to different characters should they fall in battle. And probably one of the reasons why they were unused is because, yeah, sure, the first 2, 3, 4, or 5 times, you would feel for it. But after a while, considering how long an RPG normally is, there's no guarantee that you wouldn't be overexposed to it, and it would get annoying very, very quickly, and you would start to resent either the characters for dying or just Shulk's voice acting for becoming obnoxious because of that factor. So I can understand, but it's a nice bit of trivia. So much so, the magma rock has a total of 3 uses.
Even more than that acid in the spiderweb in Tephra Cave.
Yes, and I completely forgot about that. Basically, what this game likes to do is have dialogue or important items and just throw them away really, really quickly. Why? Who knows? But hey, I don't mind. But another thing about the heart-to-heart as well is that if you were to pick another option, you would get Dunban's experience and what Artie personally attests to with the colony attack. For me, it's a nice bit of backstory for Dunban that's just subtle enough to make him and also his house back in the colony a little more charming.
We should say sorry. I mean, we should say something, to the survivors.
What would we say? Sorry we didn't get here in time with our magical sword. How well would they take that?
I know, but here we are, alive and well. We've been barely even helped with reconstruction. We could give money or food, but I feel like that wouldn't be enough.
There's only so much we can undo. Ultimately, are people who live here who have to rebuild for their lives. And that's up to them.
I guess you're right.
So you see, they have to do this with their own hands. It's an accomplishment that will stay with them forever. If we did all of it for him, it wouldn't be the same.
Yes, it totally makes sense to me now. You're right, Dunban. My brother, the cleverest Tom's alive.
I think it's just that I have a few years on you and the others. When you get to my age, you'll come to the same conclusion.
I don't know about that. I think it's more because of the experiences you've had.
Before my injury, I was fortunate enough to see a lot of Bionis, and I rebuilt our house more than a few times.
I remember. We rebuilt our home, and that's what makes it so special. That feeling of getting back on our feet made me happy and confident.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Sounds like my work here is done. How about we look for the others?
Okay, lots to do and lots to see as well.
They're probably sorting out a restaurant at some point. I don't really know. But anyway, though, now we go down the slide. Oh, looks like fun. Ricky wants to ride. Now, that was fun. You remember the ice slide that we had a while back? Oh boy, this one is not as obnoxious, but like last time, if you are having doubts, I would either recommend having quick footing or having Ricky with quick footing. You'll see why.
And I also recommend saving because this isn't a landmark, so if you fail, you have to go all the way back.
Yes, when it comes to something like this, ice slides with ice physics, saving is a godsend. Although to be fair, unlike last time, does beg the question: if they knew the other ice slide was bad, why did they not put one for this? At least it's getting a nice shot of Machina. And Ricky slams against the wall with no damage or not falling like a pancake. Trust me, logic says if this inertia, that would kill anyone, even the cute fluffy Nupon. But here we have Valak Peak, and if you remember a few episodes back, the explorers went and got themselves stuck up here. How? Why? Who knows? And these guys even have unique animations for them. Albeit static, but you know. We're just gonna leave one guy up there, because why not? Kirif, how you doing, pal?
And I would want to leave a piece of tidbit here. When these guys are here, they will still be able to trade.
Yes.
So, if you were to, say, trade with this guy, you might get something special.
And that would be, if you say you overtrade. I said overtrade. I know you're in peril, but give me good stuff. We'll save your ass later, but for now, give us goods. Douche, I will kill you. I can leave you on this pig if I want. But I'm cold and I'm going to die. We don't care. Give us the goods. See ya. He says see ya so casually. You know, he's freezing to death up here. Oh, I'm going to die. Oh, well, you give me a wet rat. I can live now. Or you give me a girl's hat. Or courgette or whatever it is.
Courgette.
Courgette.
I tried to do what you did earlier and it didn't work.
It's almost like how you enter smarter than Nupon. Yes, I know. I think he may not have liked it because you gave him a dilemma rock. Yes, I would call this a dilemma. But still, though, give us the goods. Oh my God. Yes. I'm in peril. We'll be right back. Do we get what we're looking for? If you couldn't tell, we're looking for an overtrade. But seeing how this guy is, you know, begging for his life, that tends to get in the way of his judgment calls.
He's too cold to think straight, probably.
Ugh, the nerve! Him wanting to live.
I see.
Ah, you're giving me this? Looks like I came out on top, you know, while I'm dying. Mumkar's Razor. This is an exclusive item that which you can get just from this guy at this particular time. The description simply reads, if we were to quick go, Mumkar's Razor, times even the toughest bristles, buzzes like electric clippers. My only guess is that this guy might have picked up like Mumkar's razors, which he dropped from like Metalface. I mean, like, what was Mumkar shaving while in Metalface? Like, I do love a good shave. Gillette, the best a Mechon can get. But I guess with that little piece of trivia, I guess we can save this guy's life.
Finally.
Why, there's such strong monsters here. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense. Who's that? Oh, it's you. I've traded with you so many times. I thought I was trading with a ghost. I can't see too well.
That must be why he wouldn't know trade.
But your voice seems familiar. Hi, Lynn up on here. Have you come to save us? Thank you so much. We didn't think we'd make it. Oh God, I'm safe. Oh God. I just wanted to just save that guy and just, you know, make it quick and easy. So I guess we can save any other guy.
Are you there?
So cold, so tired. I can't go on.
I can't.
Go on.
Thanks, Shulk, not Shulk. I'm starting to feel so relaxed. Huh? What are you doing here? Someone asked you to come out and help me? Sorry about all this. I feel fine now. I never imagined things would ever have to this. Thanks for taking the trouble to come all the way here. I really appreciate it. I'm going delirious now. He sounds so desperate, and yet he's fine now. I mean, come on. Wusses. How bad can it be? I'm just looking around. There's only like, what, level 30 nebulas?
Yeah.
Oh, 40 levels. Okay, fine. Big freaking whoop. Seriously, we got the hero upon Ricky. And Fiora. And the hero Dunban. How hard can it be?
We got all the heroes.
Yeah. I ask, how hard it can be? But that is an awesome view. And can I say, those lights are awesome.
Thumbnail.
Oh, yeah. They're gorgeous. But comparatively, they were adventurers. We are adventurers and also heroes, and with Hero Pond Ricky. I ask again, how hard can it be?
Got stronger again.
That's level 100. Hey, you know, we better go back to make sure those explorers were okay, you know, in case they tripped halfway down the mountain. Let's just go. Yeah, how hard can it be? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get right on that. Look over there! Oh, damn, it doesn't work in video format. Ricky tripped and fell on face. Needs to go to hospital twice. Let us run and let us be on our way and never look back. Well,
And that should hopefully be the worst of it.
yeah, we escaped. You know, we'll come back when we're good and ready. You know, it can't get any worse than that, right? Can't get any worse. No. We've seen the worst this game can get. I mean, because the guy was level 100, and he was like, his name is the Final Marcus. No, Final. That's gotta be the worst thing in the game. Am I being too coy? Well, Ricky's dead. Well.
Sidekicks. Finish fight.
And Dunman's going, what fight? The one we just saw ahead of us? Hell no! Ricky got so scared he just jumped off a cliff by accident. We're back here again! No! Ricky flee again. It's like an it's like an unending nightmare for Heropon. Nopon jet out of here. If Nopon could have a jetpack, he would. Ricky would call it a nutpack.
No pack.
No, a nutpack. Or jetpon. Or jetno.
Jet no.
Jetno. That's Ricky's thinking. That's what Ricky's thinking right now. Jet no. Ricky jet and say no. We'll see in a bit. Now make the jump, Ricky. Real nice like. Thank you. Hereupon survive, except fall on face. Well, at that brief jump, let's see, is regard to little crevasse here. Crevasse in which we cannot get up, it would seem. Well, that's a little weird. No roadblock there. But unlike Bionis Leg, I feel like that can open up somewhere. But we'll just have to see. Just looking through, just seeing the night lights or sky beams. It's nice to see from both an upwards view, a bird's eye view, or a worm's eye view.
It's definitely nice. I definitely enjoy Valak. It's nice to see the scenery without worrying about the cold yourself.
Yeah, because I for one would be a guy who likes the tropical regions more than snow. And in case you're wondering, this is another route back to the very beginning of Machna. Wait, Machna? No, I meant
Valak Mountain.
Valak Mountain. Thank you very much. Geography, I'm not good at that either. I'm not even good at Xenoblade. And yet here I am. Gushing about it as if I know what I'm talking about. I guess there are more mundane ways to say it. That's Ricky. That's a sky. That's a monster. That's
a vision.
Of Melly.
We have collected both pieces of frost glass that Kalika requested. Can these be used to repair the ether furnace controls?
Ether furnace controls.
Sounds like a Machina thing.
Possibly. Well, we know it's needed for something, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. A side quest. There you go. I brought it back to the mundane observations. Never say I'm not consistent. That's consistent death. I can show you with that one. In case you know, that is a fast track way down. Some would say it's the safe option down, but considering how thin it is, your mileage may vary. And it turns to day now, but we clearly don't want daytime. We want nighttime down. We're night owls. We're our night wings. And seeing how we got nebulas again. A lot of them, in fact. And someone said we have a unique monster. But we'll probably avoid him for now. What do you say?
I think I might want to take him.
Take him on? Okay, we'll do. So, let's not waste time and get into him. This guy, do you like slow or bind? Oh boy, you are going to hate this guy. And it's not incredibly obvious in what he does. Like I say, he's very vague. That's how we say. But, oh well.
Yes, someone like Melia would be good here because they can reach from afar. But the constant bind is a good way to improve affinity.
Yep, because you can always cheer them up, even though you're causing the problem yourself. His attacks is Ice Eruption 4, which circles around the user, chills and causes HP down. Elemental Bullet, which is a single shot of ether. Elemental Cannon, which is a frontal line and that can knock you back. And Ice Whip, which is a single attack and cause Art Seal. But of course, he's below 50, so no art books given. If you can get behind his bind spike and art seals and a push, this guy, as far as I can say, is a good way for affinity fodder. Just immediately call Echo's bind to someone, and you can get affinity up easier.
He can be a bit of a pain though when you first come into Valak Mountain.
Yes, if you are unaware of bind, it could be a right pain in the arse. As these guys just go through the snow and bang their heads against the wall. They aren't the smartest clouds, let's be honest. But we have a nice ice cave here, which is honestly makes me wonder why they didn't choose this as an Antol base or something.
Yeah.
It's got the nice dingy lights and it's got the narrowways similar to Tephra Cave.
And they wanted to make the ice slide in there somehow.
Oh well. A nice light for another unique location. Here we have the pedestal, and apart from the Free Sage Summit, this is the highest peak of Valak Mountain. And if I'm honest, it's got a good view as well.
I think the view back at the Three Sage Summit was better.
I agree, because you know why? It's an ice bridge.
Yeah.
The ice bridge just covering it up. Naturally, I think it could be used to hide, perhaps draw distance from up high. But I don't know, I think this game's got the graphical capability to pull it off. I just used Xenoblade and has graphical fidelity all in the same sentence. What world am I living in? But it seems like we got a very good chunk of that mountain all covered up. Which is a lot better than what we used to do.
Yeah.
And seems like we do have a bit of the low level to chase upon. But I think, personally, it fits a good chunk. But I think with Valak Mountain explored just a little bit more and got two great views out of it and two narrow escapes. And a look of what's to come. Can the Macons beat that? Who knows? But on that, guys, as shooting stars or Mechon pass by, I'll leave you to guess which one. I think we are going to call things here. So, thanks for watching, and not far off from taking care of things until we go to the Mechonis core. But I think we just gotta focus on home and maybe I'll come off for the push. We gotta make sure those explorers got back home safely.
Yeah.
Totally not because I want out of here ASAP in case that final markers comes down. Ricky's scared of that. But we'll see you next time, and we'll be doing a few favors for a few people.